Chapter 3. I must have fallen asleep, face clinging to the leather seat, very attractive. My ears actually wake up first to hundreds of beep beep beeps. We're in the city. Tall buildings, jumbled electrical lines, tons of mopeds weaving between cars and buses. Every single driver is beeping. Who's supposed to get out of the way? There's no room to go anywhere. We inch forward, stop, inch forward, stop. Ba holds a plastic bag in front of her mouth. I might need one too. There are lanes, but drivers invent their own zigzag ones while squeezing into any tiny opening. One moped goes the wrong way to turn left faster. It's a girl with long flowing hair. She has a bag with a little dog's head sticking out, barking like it's been kidnapped. Another moped jumps onto the sidewalk, slithers between things spread out for sale: fruit, blankets, coconuts, plastic toys, pots, flags. Wow, a gigantic dead pig with eyes wide open hunkers down in a silo, its driver pushing down hard to pedal. The pig has really long blonde lashes. Dad says the driver is rushing the just-killed pig to the open market, where it will get cut up and sold. I'm not sure I want to know this much about where meat comes from. Even the crisscrossy electrical lines act like the traffic. Just looking up at such a jumbled mess makes everything louder. The smells are in your face too. Fishy, floury, lemony, meaty, grilled corn, fried dough, ripe fruit. Each smell has fists and is smacking each other for more space inside my nostrils. Yes, this is the Vietnam I've always imagined. So, Dad, where's the helicopter tower? What tower? You know, where people pushed and shoved to get out at the end of the war. That's in Saigon. We're in Hanoi. Dad sounds impatient, but I can't help having questions. Why aren't we in Saigon? Ba wants to see her village, Dad says, like it's so much work to explain everything. We'll meet the detective in a hotel here, then it's off to her village. Saigon isn't her village? Have you not learned anything about Vietnam? What does Dad think I'm asking about? Russia? There's no reason for him to get uppity. He's been thinking about Vietnam and its many confusing parts way longer than I have. Where's the gate the Viet Cong crashed through? In Saigon. Where do you think? Dad raises his voice. No one says Viet Cong up north. Don't say anything about politics at all. Now, he tells me, we're in the north, at a completely different airport, at the hub of the communists. Oh my God, are they going to arrest us? Do they know Ong moved south and fought for the South? Dad really looks at me, as if finally understanding that I really don't know. Plenty of Northerners did that, his voice softening. Nobody cares now. Just don't talk about it. As soon as Dad backs down, I don't know why, I get moody. Fine. Where are the turquoise beaches then? You know, the white sand? We're not tourists. My dad's cranky again. Stop being annoying, My. Who's annoying? I wake up to a really loud knock. Dad and Ba, already dressed, should have awakened me. We checked in around noon yesterday and went right to sleep. Now it's morning. That's jet lag for you. We're all in one tiny room in an antiquated hotel because Dad feels guilty living in luxury. Mom is not here to make him. Every $75 saved buys one of his patients a bike, so she can whoosh to school instead of walking 2 hours to and 2 hours from. I'm all for that, but couldn't Dad at least get a hotel with Wi-Fi? I don't even ask about room service, although I'm starving. No matter, I'm sure the trip is wrapping up. The quack is here. I mean that in the friendliest way. Dad opens the door while Ba pushes me into a bathroom the size of a closet. I try to get really close to Ba so she can hear my hunger growls and feel sorry for me, but no, I go in. In I go. When there's something super serious that adults in my family want to discuss, they always banish the kids. This is old world child rearing, where it's not required that every family member be made to feel important. The most I can do is crack the door and peek. The detective is the most leathery, wrinkly, skinny old man ever. When he steps into the harsh fluorescent light, I can see the bones shaping his eye socket and jawline. He bows at Ba and smiles, brows wriggling like gray caterpillars doing the salsa. Both say it's been too long, that the years have been kind to them. Really? Well, he talks some more, a lot more. I can see yellow teeth blackened at the roots like rotting corn kernels. On him, they somehow look right. I'm hearing Vietnamese, but not understanding a thing. I squint, listen harder. Dad keeps trying to interrupt, but the detective can't control the hundreds of words gushing out from his mouth. Ba is enthralled. I keep squinting, as if that might help me understand. Finally, the detective takes a break. Dad jumps in, his voice urgent, angry even. This man let my father go. He was his guard? Yeah, I can understand. More sentences disappear into the air. Not acceptable, Ba says. Urge him to come to me. Blah, 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 from the leathery man. He last saw my father alive? More ghost words. I should have kept learning Vietnamese, but who knew I'd be listening to Ba's most important conversation ever through a cordial yet incomprehensible prune. I have money. Is that the problem? Ba loves to hand out money. She says you might as well spend it when you have it, because who knows what man with big dreams will rise up and claim everything that was your father's for his cause. My mother has crossed the world. This man can certainly get in a van and come to her. How the wrinkly one can go on and on. Finally, Dad cuts in. So it's not money, but his Than Liam? His what? I've never heard anyone say Than Liam. Dad must be repeating what the detective said. I can't stand people who use $5 words. When I use my $5 SAT words, it's not like I want to. Mom has branded them on my brain and they pop up automatically. I've been programmed to devour one new SAT word a day, all to satisfy some contest in Mom's mind. The detective accepts a white envelope from Dad and puts it inside a leather notebook, so worn it looks like it might decompose, in his hands. He takes out a stump of a pencil and writes super slowly. As he's going to the door, Dad adds, use every method to bring him to our village. Wait, what just happened? I didn't even get to show off my friendly side and the detective left? Did Dad confront him? I come out of exile. He told Ba that Ong is truly gone, right? I put an upbeat in my tone because even though Ba doesn't understand English, she's known for guessing the message behind your words. The nerve of that quack, Dad says, ignoring me. He's very good, I'll give him that. Ong isn't here, so that means what I think it means, I repeat, still sounding cheerful. Things have gotten much more complicated. Now there's a guard who, of course, Ba insists on meeting. Dad is beyond frustrated, so you're here until she does. Gallons of blood flood my heart. It hurts to breathe. I stop being cheerful. Alarm rings out when I ask, what guard? Did he see Ong alive? When? Exactly. Exactly what? No one explains. Dad paces while Ba sits with her back straight and hand irons her silk blouse. She's worried, and I probably caused half of it. I can't take it anymore. The hunger, the jet lag, the confusion, the guilt. I slam my body on the bed and scream into a pillow. A hand pats the back of my head. It's Ba. She did this when I was little to get me to sleep. One part of me wants to shout it's her fault I'm stuck in a hot, crowded, sweaty, loud country, while another part of me craves her gentle hand on my head.